Hi everyone, we're introducing AI-powered narrative generation system called ScriPT. And TV scripts are long, complex, and serialized, and their long-form narrative modeling is like one of the hardest challenges in TV script writing. So we want to create a system that can summarize and predict the plots for both the creators and researchers to study the story writing and understanding.
So our data comes from a website, TV Writing, which contains many scripts for TV shows, and this one is an example from Breaking Bad. And we take script from episode 1 to 5 as our input, and the predict output is for episode 6. And here's an architecture of our system. So we take the raw TV scripts from episode 1 to N as our input and send to summarization agent, which produce a summary of what happened in previous episode. And character portrait agent will produce personalities of main characters, and they are sent to the prediction agent to give an output of like the previous slide for evaluation. And the writer agent is a downstream agent that like expands the result from predicted plot into a dialogue level TV scripts. So for quantitative measurements, we have episode summary per score, which evaluates a short summary of episode cosine similarities between the predicted episode and the actual episode. And we also have a similar events rate, which evaluates how much predicted events are match the actual events. And here are two pairs of examples. And the first line is predicted event, and second line is actual event, and their cosine similarities.
And our qualitative measurements include both the human and large language model-based measurement. And firstly, we manually evaluate the metrics. We manually evaluate the narrative coherence through cause and effect, emotional logic, and structural flow, character faithfulness. Character faithfulness is the studies the behaviors and the speaks of people. And then the creativity refers to how the scripts interacts with its audience, and continuity means how the consistency of the script. And we also compare the single and multi-agent workflow. We compare the difference between generated summary and the final output.
So here's a presentation of quantitative results of predicted episode 6 of Breaking Bad. And the summary per score is 0.876, and there are 18 similar events out of 37 predicted events, which is suspiciously high. So we looked into those similar events and find some almost identical events to the actual events. So we think the most likely reason is that our predict agent is referring, since Breaking Bad is a well-known TV show, so that prediction agent is referring to the actual episode 6 when produce the output. So we did an update to the prediction agent and to restrict it, only use the content from episode 1 to 5 instead of referring to like some wide-known TV shows knowledge. So we can see that the similar events and also the per score drop to a normal level. We also did a qualitative compare between the predicted episode 6 and actual episode 6. We can see that the LLM also prefers the actual episode 6, where Walt White became Heisenberg and shaved his head, compared to the predicted episode 6.
And we also evaluate the open loop resolving score, which is through the TV show called, and then there were none. And to predict the score, we first normalize and then average them by a unified revolving rate. And we'll test more scripts and compare their performance. So this is two examples. The first one, it rates high on the overall content consistency because the prediction includes both the where, why, and who. However, the creativity still ranks low. And the second one is the second one in the prediction it includes what and extent, but it doesn't have who, and it didn't mention why or other elements, so it ranked lower than the first example. And we've learned from this project that the model may sometimes not predicting, but recalling the knowledge from pre-training. And also the correct system prompt is important. Sometimes the few shot prompt would perform better and have more accurate results. And lastly, the evaluation could sometimes be biased, and we may get different results in each round.
That's all. Thank you.